Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Me, Audie here. It's a new day, new stream, and... Shh, quiet. I just wanted to say too, I did notice that there was a bit of screen tearing going on in the game in the previous episodes, but what I did is I went into my graphics card settings and I turned VSync on there. The game doesn't actually have any VSync settings, and I think that's what helps prevent like screen tearing and whatnot. So I just went and manually turned it on my graphics card, and we'll see if that works. Let us see. Now, last time we went and through and explored this entire inn area, and I think I've done that fairly thoroughly, but if you notice over here, we actually have another NPC.
Ah, terrible times.
Really? Okay. Let's talk to him.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
All right.
Calm down. I just
I was about to say that.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Yeah, it seems like racism against other races seems to be almost inherent to human nature, isn't it? In this world, dwarves and elves, the non-human species, are highly prejudiced against by humans, and vice versa. Dwarves and elves don't like humans either. And dwarves and elves typically also don't get along. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way of things. But it doesn't have to be that way. You know, maybe we can do something about that. He mentioned the Scoia'tael. Let's ask about them.
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists, or firebrands you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
This will probably make him mad. In fact, I think I remember it does. I don't like both of these options. Let's do this one.
Will I find any around here?
You aiming to catch me off guard or just nosy? In any case, I'll not answer you.
Fair enough.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Oh, hey, Cremere. Yeah, I'll see you in like half an hour to an hour, buddy. I'll still be on then. Why do the locals persecute non-humans? Yeah, let's ask. I think I know the answer, though.
Why do the locals persecute non-humans?
Why do pricks go in cunts? It's the natural order of things. Humans have always hated dwarves and elves. Not for me to know why.
I'm not sure I understand.
Then ponder it on your own, or discuss it with that maggot Brog. I don't talk to strangers about these things.
Fine.
Yes?
Why would I discuss it with Brog? Let's try and remember that name. But yeah, this game, the dialogue can be just so crude. Yeah, let's talk about weapons. Oh, and here we can have something reforged.
Let's talk about weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
Alright, I'll look around for some ore. Yeah.
Another thing.
I gotta remember he's gonna talk for me.
55 orens, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly legal, but I really need the gold.
Hey, I'd love to help you out, buddy.
This grease improves the quality of...
We actually got the formula. Printfreed oil.
Listen.
So, it causes crippling pain to a wounded creature. The formula for this substance comes from the city of Crinfrid, where it is widely employed by dark characters of all kinds. So this actually, I think, is a pretty good oil for use against humans. Whereas now we also have necrophage oil, which is good against necrophages. Pretty sweet. Oh, he won't talk to me now, huh? I was gonna see if we could reforge something, but I think we need meteorite ore. In fact, specifically, Remember back in the beginning of the game, I chose to fight Savola, the mage? If you choose to fight the Frightener, you get a red meteorite ore, which you can then later use to forge a sword. Okay, let's go on out into the wilderness. I think there's like a map. Yeah, and it'll get filled in as we go. We already have a couple of important places filled in. The Reverend's house, Abigail's hut, and the crypt. That we probably got from talking to people. We go down over there. I'm just going to go take a peek. An unknown herb. Oh, we can't gather it yet. Anything over here? There's a fireplace. More unknown herbs. And a secluded homestead. Let's follow that dog. Sorry, I bumped the mouse and so Geralt was like, huh? What's up there? Where did he go? Is he in the doghouse? Doghouse. It's gone. Oh well. Odo's hut.
From the blood and dents, this armor's a warrior's. But this fatso's more familiar with tankard than sword.
Got that right, Geralt. Alright, let's go ahead and just rob him blind. Because you can do that in this game. No consequences. This isn't Skyrim, folks. What is that? Temerian rye. So this is actually a strong alcohol that we can use to make potions. It's not very strong, so it will have a limited number of slots that we can use. We won't be able to make Blizzard, for instance, but we can maybe make like a cat potion.
Who goes there?
I'm a witcher, a monster slayer.
Why into my home armed? I have nothing worth stealing.
Calm down. I've no desire to hurt you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
I don't talk to strangers.
I'm Geralt. Now you know my name.
Have a drink with me, Master Reverend. I detest spies, and we all know spies don't drink.
Let's drink then.
Are you serious? Why are we drinking?
Forgot the most important. Seen the Reverend?
Oh, we haven't seen the Reverend yet. I could try and lie. Or I could just be like, huh? I know who the Reverend is. I'm just gonna try lying here.
He told us to question strangers.
Right, we don't have this ring, but we might be able to outdrink him. Do I have the alcohol to do this? Maybe. The Toussaint Red, I think I want to save. I don't think we actually have the alcohol to outdrink him. Yeah, we'll have to come back later. I either need more alcohol or I need this ring. Is his dog out here now? No, don't see him. It was behaving strangely. I wanted to maybe check it out. There doesn't seem to be anything to loot aside from all of these herbs that we don't have identified yet, so I can't pick them. Is that a cat? It is a cat. Hey, buddy. Okay, so where to next? We do have to make our way to the Reverend, but I think I'll stop by Abigail's hut first, which was right over here. You may have some useful information for us. We entered the new region, Witch's Hut. Some water. Water regenerates your stamina a bit faster. Not like Tawny Owl, of course, but it helps. Ah, and we actually know Celandine, so we could pick this.
Oh, my stomach hurts, cursed witch. Ugh.
Witch, huh? Can I go inside this? Indeed I can. Okay. Ooh. What could have possibly happened? Is he missing his hands? I think he is missing his hands there. Oh, we found a ring. We could probably sell that to somebody at some point. You know, I forgot to also check the inn during the day. There should be a different array of people there. I'll probably go back and do that as well in a sec. Seems to make sense to me. Alright, so there's Abigail, but what can we gather here? She has some flint, she has some fruit. A red shawl. I think that's a good gift. Ooh, an invitation to magic. And then this is some equipment for bomb making here.
I wonder what this man-shaped doll is for.
A man-shaped doll of oakum and wax. Now, if you look closely at this, it does look a lot like the guy that we spoke to back in the secluded homestead. However, it also looks a lot like the Vizima herbalist. It really honestly looks like a lot of people because they have very few character models in this game. Abigail?
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore, when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
Is that it?
What do you want?
So, I could tell her about the notice, but we don't have the Bargus skulls, so...
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry two. A silver blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Both are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
I know of an ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll cause grievous harm even to specters. The formula will cost you 30 orens.
Do I have enough? I don't even know how many orens I have. I have enough.
You'll need nazen salt, Gnatzid's acid, winestone, and lard. I can sell you these ingredients.
All right,
Thanks.
I see how it goes.
You can replace the nazen salt with hellebore petals if you wish.
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Bargus
No, I was hoping
skulls?
maybe you'd give me
Not
more
yet.
information.
Hurry then.
No, no information. All right, wait. We can rest here, which is interesting, but what does she sell? Ah, a red ribbon, a drowner-repelling talisman. Now, normally you wouldn't want to use this if you're actually trying to kill drowners, because it becomes annoying. They just kind of run away from you and only engage you if you start to hit them with your sword. But it is useful in areas that have an abundance of drowners, and you really don't want to be messing with them at the time. You just want to go on your way. But we have here information on bar guests, field plant guide, swamp monsters, book of animals. I do want to get these at some point. Oh my gosh. I am completely full on items here. This is not good. Because I thought I was supposed to get an oil from her. But she did give me the formula, right? Let's go into formula. Ah, yes. Spectre oil. A blade coated with this substance causes increased damage to specters. The oil is made by mixing ingredients, providing one measure each of vitriol, ether, and rebus. Grease must be used as a base. There's a mysterious boundary between the worlds of the dead and the living, one which is easier to cross for restless specters than for humans. To injure a spectral opponent, first anoint a blade with this oil. Only then will the weapon truly part the curtain dividing the worlds, thereby damaging the specter. I kind of love that idea, that specters are kind of in between worlds, and that you need a special coating to be able to damage them with a material weapon that exists in our world. Now, I'm going to go back to the inn for two reasons now. One is that I need to either sell some items or put them in storage because I can't carry anything. Yeah, see? And then the other reason is to see if there's anybody in the inn during the daytime that I wouldn't see at night. The guard, well, mercenary. Interesting that they actually have mercenaries guarding this location, not city guards, mind you. Who pays for the mercenaries, I wonder? The church? The Eternal Fire? The Reverend, perhaps? An Antiquary, huh? Oh wait, I just realized we have a couple of things here. We've already read that, and that, and that. Did we read this? No. An Invitation to Magic. Annabelle Radford. Magic is an incarnation of chaos, a key which opens forbidden doors to nightmares, to the powers of pure evil capable of annihilating the entire world. It seems that this is just like Monstrum portrayal of Witchers. This is a propaganda tool to get people to not like mages. Do you not fear magic? Do you still want to tame it, to wield it? Know then that magic is a talent given only to the chosen few. Oh, no, it's not. Have you found this talent within you? Do you want to tap into this source? Know then that years of intensive study await you. You must gain extensive knowledge and constantly sharpen your mind. Creative magic is not Witcher signs and parlor tricks. Magic is an art. Once you learn to control the art, you will gain power over fire, water, earth, and air, power over people's minds, power over yourself. So this added something to the glossary. The Witcher's signs are very simple spells, mostly kinetic or mind-influencing. To use them, one needs concentrated will and a hand gesture. Casting signs is not time-consuming, so Witchers use them when fighting monsters. Oh, look, the power bound in a spell formula may be used for healing, teleportation, destruction, creating illusions, and altering form. The most famous spells are named after their creators. Alzur's Thunder, or Marigold's Hailstorm. Marigold, Triss Marigold, so she actually has a spell called Hailstorm that she invented. Thanks to magic, it is also possible to create magical glyphs and amulets, such as the Witcher's medallions, that respond to magic and whatnot. We have an Antiquary here. That's a book
I'm forced
salesman.
to sell my goods out here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, buddy.
Bad luck. I can't enter the city either.
Want to buy something? Rob me in broad daylight. Go ahead.
Not my intention.
My life.
Oh, hey, Cremere, welcome back. So he's selling his life. Well, I will buy some, maybe. He has a ton of books. Now, what I want to say, first of all, these books here don't actually add anything related to monsters, formula, or herbs. The scrolls are formula, these are for herbs, these are for monster journal entries. These are basically just backstory and adding glossary items. So that's why they're so much cheaper. The good thing is, we can sell any of these things that we have already read, and it doesn't affect us in the game. I've already read them, I already have the benefit, I can sell them now. Is there a faster way to sell them? No, I don't think there is. Okay, great, and that will free up some inventory space for us. Oh, you like how I play The Witcher? I bet some people are going to hate it, because I'm going to read everything and look everywhere. Innkeeper Olaf.
What can I do for you?
Let's ask him this. I'm not sure why I would ask
I'm
him.
looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right. I'll
Oh.
look around.
Well,
What can I do for
it's
you?
during the day. I don't know why he would say that. First of all, let's store some things. I think I want to put the sapphire in there for now. I'm going to store some flint. It's not worth very much money. The unknown potions we'll put away. Oh, we can only hold 5 swallow? Really? Hang on. No, we can hold 7. What else? What else here? And I think we are good to go. We might as well put away the Bargus skulls. We can come back for them later. Okay. Ah, we have Declan Levarden here.
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
My Witcher senses are tingling.
My friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
Yeah.
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
I'll smash your face. face.
Okay. Dead Hand of the Past. So his companion disappeared beneath the city walls. Oh, 200 orens, no matter the outcome. Okay, so we just need to locate either his corpse or save his friend. We're racking up the quests. Like I said before, there is a ton of quests that get racked up here to keep track of. We also met Declan Levarden. I met Declan Levarden, a rich merchant from Nilfgaard, at an inn in the outskirts. Levarden seems a resourceful and wealthy man with extensive contacts. Ooh, probably good to butter up to him, hey? He lives in the trade quarters of Vizima. During the day, he can be found on the dike, where he runs his business, so there's a little hint of where to find him later in game. I always have an annoying itch if someone skips dialogue notes, and in particular, if someone skips locations and quests. I know. The completionist bug. Abigail? A witch named Abigail lives in a village in the outskirts. Through the villagers, buys herbs and potions from her. Oh, though the villagers buy herbs and potions from her. She also faces much hostility. How could they do such a thing? It's just like with the Witchers. They use us, they need us to hunt monsters, but at the same time, they spit at our feet, they scorn us. You know, this is the world that we live in. Odo, who lives at the end of the village in a house surrounded by a fence with a high gate. He inherited a fortune from his brother. Distrustful and stingy. Okay. And then Vesna apparently is going to be important because she actually has her very own list here. Does Shawnee have anything different to say?
Did you want to ask me something?
No, she
We'll
doesn't.
speak later.
Okay, in that case, let me see. Anybody else?
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Oh, I don't have any boils. I don't think so, buddy.
Witch has an eye on me.
No missions for you.
Abigail seems to be every single peasant's fantasy, huh? Okay, let's move on. We have some inventory space now. This is good. In that case, we should probably make our way to the Reverend. There's a lot of things that can't actually happen until we speak to him. And if I look at the map, I have a couple options here. I could go to the crypt, but I don't particularly have a reason to yet. Witchers tend to not lift a finger unless there's maybe someone in help, like in need or right in front of them, or if we get a contract. Because what if I empty the crypt and then I miss out on a monster contract, you know? Maybe someone will pay me to empty out the crypt. I don't have to just do it on my own.
Damn squirrels. Assaulting convoys like during the war.
I remember the first time I played this game, I thought he actually literally meant squirrels. I'm like, yeah, man. Squirrels are the worst. So annoying.
Want to play dispatching the deceased?
I
No.
want a sword like that. The beast scares folks so they pee themselves.
I should hurry.
Oh, you just gotta love the children, huh? Abandoned hut. Oh. More dead. I assume that the plague has got a lot of these people who are just dead in their homes. Not only that, though, but we learned before that in order to stop the plague, the villagers actually murdered their family and friends. Yeah, see, look at this block here with red on it. I think actually maybe some of these were executed, or they could have just died from the plague. There's no telling. Another person probably dead from the plague over here. With nothing else in it, just an empty hut. I may come back and check this out at nighttime, because they wouldn't just put an empty house, and like I said before, things change depending on what time of day. Ooh, I want to talk to that traveler. I think this might be the traveler I'm thinking of. You! I found a doll that looks just like you.
Have we met?
Perhaps. I lost my memory.
I've never heard that before, though it's possible. The little medic will care for you.
Shawnee can't help.
Shame. Ah, now I remember. Geralt of Rivia. I hired you in Novigrad to rid my storage of Garcanes.
If you say so.
I hadn't sufficient coin, but you helped me nonetheless.
Guess I was generous then.
My business has grown, so I'll pay this old debt.
I could use
Aha!
the gold.
Here's 100 orens.
You have my thanks, traveler. How many orens do we have now? 261. We're racking up a nice little tidy nest egg here. A shrine to the eternal fire. There's nothing that we can do with that yet. But the Royal Huntsman.
Greetings, Witcher. I'm the local hunter.
Greetings.
Wonder how I know you? No? So be it. What do you want?
I didn't get a chance to answer, but... No, I don't wonder. Drowners... Let's just ask him right out. Witcher's
I'm looking
work.
for Witcher's work.
Since you're here, a monster supposedly haunts the lakeshore, devouring peasants late getting home. A ghoul may have made its lair in the crypt.
How much for each?
You witchers do nothing disinterestedly. Kill a monster, bring me proof, and I'll reward you generously.
What does the creature of the crypt... Okay.
What does the creature from the crypt look like?
Perhaps a standard ghoul, but who knows? See for yourself.
Did the peasants say anything more about the lakeshore monster?
Just that it hunts by the lake at night and kills people.
Fair enough, that's what they usually do.
How much do you collect for a drowner?
It's my professional secret.
Come on, we're in the same profession.
It seems so.
So, how much for a drowner?
Depends, but on average, 80 orens.
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Calm down.
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors
I feel
for.
the same way, Geralt.
Fair day's
But
wage
you're
for a
preaching
fair
to the
day's
choir.
work.
He doesn't care.
What was that?
Nothing.
Wait, that's not
nothing.
what that idiom means. Did you know when Project Red wanted to buy Witcher's copyright, they offered the author, it's like Andre something, some percentage of earnings, but he didn't accept and wanted to be paid just a few $1,000s. Now he's pissed off and suing Project Red to get more money. Yeah, I actually saw the article on Steam. It popped up on my Steam window when I reinstalled this game. You know what's interesting too is the reason that he did that is because he did not think the games were going to be successful. He was like, my book's not going to make it as a game. Just give me my money up front. You guys aren't going to make any money. There's going to be no profit. I want money now.
Care.
And boy, was he wrong. The series really took off. I think it's really popular. I mean, there's 3 games now, and a 4th, I think, that just came out. But yeah, always take the percentage. Always! I mean, he had other income. Why on earth would he just take a lump sum? Yeah, he must be kicking himself pretty hard for that. Okay, let's keep making our way up here through town. Now remember, we actually got a bit of a tip. To be on the lookout for old people, because they have words of wisdom that we may be able to access if we give them a present of some kind. Let's go inside these doors here. Oh, whoa. That dagger's the same as mine. But you know what we can do is I can sell that dagger that I have and come back and get this one. What's in here? Ooh, a silver amber ring. Could be worth a pretty penny. So this guy most likely has been eaten by ghouls or other corpsers here.
My father's sword is bigger.
Oh, whoa now.
My dog spits blood.
That's
I'm
not good.
bored.
That's not good.
The beast scares folks so they pee themselves.
Oh, the kids are great.
Stupid game.
I want a sword like that.
Okay, so we've heard that. I'll keep going until... Oh, that's locked, right?
This is boring.
I will keep going until I hear all of the things that the children say, because they're really funny. Bussy is still hating on video games. He says that you can't tell a story through video game. What? An interesting fellow. Oh, a place of power. Interesting. So I will take the place of the tutorial message that's supposed to pop up here. Now, when you meditate, you can actually set your medallion to detect either monsters or places of power. Mine is set to detect monsters, but places of power will give you, I think, a benefit to your magical ability. Perform the ritual of magic. Okay, so what does that actually do? If we look up here, sign intensity increased by 100%. It doubles our sign intensity. Intensity is just how powerful the Witcher sign is. So Ard is gonna, push people back more effectively and whatnot. Celandine? And then we have a bunch of stuff. Another Temerian dagger, a ring, some tulips. Yeah, we can't carry the dagger. That's fine. Different generation, you guess? Yeah. That's for sure. It's cool, though, that CD Projekt Red decided to tell a new story with the games. That these games actually take place after the stories in the books. They didn't just try to, like, tell the same story of Geralt from the books, but they made their own. And I think that's pretty cool. Usually when games pick up the copyright or the... Ooh. Circle of the Windy Wanderer. I'm pretty windy. Usually when they pick up the rights to something, they'll just use the same story, but... not CD Projekt Red. So we have already found... This is an Ard sign shrine here. Since we've already unlocked Ard, what it does is gives us a Blessing of Air, increased by 50%. So now we're actually getting 2 benefits to our sign here. Let's grab all the Celadine that we can. Oh, that was creepy. Did you guys see how we saw Geralt's eyeballs and teeth? That was pretty weird. Ominous. Ooh. Oh, we can't pick it up. Darn it. I really need to get around to learning some herbs. There's nothing over there. So this is just a little free fireplace where I don't have to use my flint, but nothing else. This cave will come up later, but right now, there's nothing here. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any loot to get. Now that I know, let's start heading back to the Reverend. Pretty far to go, but not too bad. I also really like that they have weather in this game. It's cloudy right now, whereas it was sunny not that long ago. What time is it? It is noon. It's weird that they have all these little locked doors everywhere. I don't think there's actually any way to open those. I know it's going to drive some people crazy when they play this game and they're like, how do I get into all the locked doors? Just to let you know, if it's a chicken coop, you can't get in. You cannot get into any chicken coops in this game. I don't know why they made that decision, but every little detail like that does make it a bit more realistic. In real life, there's going to be doors that you can't get into. You just have to accept it, you know?
I may join my brother-in-law making bricks in the swamp.
What's that? Okay. Is this an old lady?
My grandson is dying of the plague. Will you show him mercy?
What do you mean?
Doesn't the white gull medicine grant relief? My grandson should die painlessly.
Do I have white gull? Shoot, I don't have white gull. Hang on. But I bet I can make some.
Completely blind yet.
Let's go into my journal here and see. Formula. How do I make white gull? I need 2 vitriol and 1 rebus. I do happen to have 2 vitriol and a rebus. So if I get the chance, I think I will actually make a white gull for her. Okay, so his name is Andrei Sapkowski. He says that because of Witcher video games, people credit CD Projekt Red for the Witcher universe. This is just ridiculous. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. I've never met a person...
Ouch!
Oh, geez. I have never met a person who is a fan of these games and does not know about the author and the Witcher books. I really haven't. I don't think that's true at all.
Delightful.
Maybe for people who aren't really fans of the story, that's true. But this is such a story-based game, so I don't know how you can enjoy it without being a fan of the story. Oh! I just realized something. These logs with the blood on them, it's for when they kill the chickens. It has nothing to do with euthanasia. I'm so silly. Of course it's for killing chickens. These are chicken farmers. What was I thinking?
Delightful. I hope we...
Delightful. Oh, I almost missed this chest. We got some more beer. We need that to get Odo drunk.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards. Greetings, handsome traveller.
First kind words I've heard around here.
I like travellers. One showered me with flowers.
Oh, guess what we have? We have found, where are they? Some tulips.
Last I got tulips, my beloved called me the most beautiful. You find me fetching.
What do you say we find a nook somewhere? Alright, let's just do it. Geralt's a womanizer, that's for sure. The excuse for the suing was that he was not credited enough. Nah. We'll see what happens. Alright.
Out of the pan into the oven, then the fire, and now a witch.
Though the peasants here seem gloomy and unpleasant, the outskirts nevertheless have their advantages. Yep, like easy women, apparently. Give them some flowers, you're good to go. Is this a lesson for real life? I've never been one for flowers as a gift, but maybe I should get in on that.
They say abandoned houses became monsters' lairs.
I figured the exact same thing.
Thought you were a bandit.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Yes, there are many boils and many ointments for said boils. Ooh, we found the Swamp Monster book. This is one of the biggest rewards for exploring in this game, is finding expensive books that we don't have to buy. This book would run like 200 orns. Okay, so Albar's crystals, Bloodseeker blood. We can now harvest Drowner brains. Fantastic. We needed to learn about drowners for our quest. So if we go into monsters here, a Bloodseeker. Ew. It occurs in swamps and marshes. We may not run into these just yet. Low resistance to stun attempts. The Bloodseeker, a grotesque monster from the swamps, causes terror among peasants because it pours digestive juices over the wounds of those who are still alive, and then dines on their half-digested intestines. Ugh. Just like a fly, actually. You know, spitting out your stomach acid and digesting things outside of the body. Absolutely disgusting. Oh yeah, let's start with drowners, because Drown Dead is like a better drowner. Creatures of the night, they appear in the banks of pools, lakes, and rivers. We have a quest to kill a number of these. Drowners are scoundrels who ended their wicked lives in the water, drowned alive, or thrown into deep water after death. They turn into vengeful creatures which stalk the inhabitants of coastal settlements. And then we have the Drowned Dead. Particularly strong and dangerous drowners are known as the Drowned Dead. Simple people see no difference between the Drowner and the Drowned Dead. Encountering either of them is equally deadly. While for a normal person, we might suppose, though, that the most gloomy legends concern the Drowned Dead rather than the Drowners. Like a souped-up Drowner. Oh, you're watching from a new computer. Congratulations. I only recently bought mine as well. It's always fun getting... I mean, this is the first time that I actually bought a PC myself. I had another computer for the longest time, and then I spilled a soda on it and broke it. Yes. Yes. Such is my life. Okay, what else can we find?
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
I was hoping to find a fireplace so I could make some white gull. But not yet.
Abigail sells an
Oh my gosh, all of your boils. I've heard enough. How are we doing on inventory space? Was it a desktop? No, it was a laptop. I didn't actually have a desktop computer for a while. Not until after college, I didn't have a desktop computer. It was a laptop up until then. Let's see here. We are pretty low on inventory space. I need to find...
Longer. My last cow died. The plague hasn't even spared animals.
You're feeding no chickens. Where are your chickens? Look at the flies. Lady, why do you smell so bad?
Bastard Meekle made another pass at me.
Ooh, so that's not something good about Mickle. Oh, but the PC I purchased now is a desktop. If that was how your question was supposed to be answered there. Some orans, thank you. 8 orans is not bad. Not bad at all. Now, this is a pretty full house. We got some chicken. Oh, they've got like a bullhead. A steer, I should say.
Chickens are dying like flies from the plague.
See, the chickens are dying as well. It's almost like that poor woman is feeding the memory of her chickens. They've all pretty much died.
I don't have the strength anymore.
Oh, sorry, lady.
Your kind's not welcome here.
Oh, we can bribe her, or we can give her a gift. So if we think about this, we have a few options here. This is kind of the reason why I'm such a hoarder in this game, is I like to, when I can, have opportunities to give people gifts that make sense. We could give her a shawl. It says given to a woman, not an old woman, but I have a feeling that she's going to rather have food.
That's different.
Yeah.
What can I tell you about?
The local herbs would be good.
Balise is a common fruit bush. Its fruit is poisonous unless soaked in alcohol. Afterwards, it can be used to make medicine.
Okay. So she just told us about Bailey's fruit. We can now actually pluck this herb from the wilderness because we've identified it, and we didn't even have to pay any money for a book. Is there another old woman I can talk to?
You might yet be helpful. My cow needs milking.
Better get on that.
My grandson is dying.
What do you mean?
Doesn't the white...
Oh, shoot. I don't have white gull. I need white gull. Did I already go into this house? I think so. Let's go into this one. If it was a desktop, you could have salvaged undamaged parts. But in case of a laptop, there's no point in even trying. You might salvage a hard drive, but that's it. Yeah. Yep. It was pretty tragic. Nothing else in here. Got some more celandine. May as well pick it. Hey. Okay, we got it. Got some more over here.
Stop. What are you?
A witcher.
What do you
We're
mean?
militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We needs to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Speak for yourself, buddy. The ladies actually love Geralt, I'll have you know. Mutagens and magic render witchers' bodies resistant to all kinds of disease, even to the point of outright immunity. Yes, we did hear about that a bit before. Whoa. What a huge difference between these houses and the ones that we saw earlier. Locked.
Have you seen my granddaughter, Vesna?
I have, actually. Maybe we should talk to Vesna again. About the computer you have, you still don't have a decent graphics card, though. That is pretty important. Why did she just run away? I looked down for a second, and then she ran away. Maybe it was because of the rain. I don't know. Can we go in here?
You're it. People cared for flowers once. Now I alone cultivate tulips.
Apparently. I actually already gave away my flowers. I wish I could give you recommendations, Khmer, but I honestly don't even know myself. My friends recommended all of the parts that I got for my PC. I'm not one of the PC master race people who know anything about it at all.
Begone, devil's breed!
The Reverend!
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you.
Hey, it's easy money.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
You would call yourself quite tech-savvy. You don't need the advice, you need the money. Yeah, I had the opposite issue. Exact opposite issue. Very well, but the eternal fire... Also, when Geralt said, calm down, priest, I would love an opportunity in real life to be able to say that to a priest. Like, you just go over to a church and he's just like, welcome! Calm down, priest. Calm yourself. Now then. Looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins. Let's avoid this question for now. It might shut the conversation down. This is something that happens a lot in The Witcher. You can say something that pisses someone off so much that they just refuse to talk to you. So you gotta be a little bit careful here. Remind me, what's the story with the fire in the chapels? We don't need to hear it again. I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners. Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire? See, if I ask this, he obviously is a chaplain. We're probably gonna get a funny answer. Let's just ask him.
Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire?
Yes, heathen. Only the eternal fire can
No,
save
I
us
was
from the
expecting
white
something
frost.
like, yeah, I mean, of course, because I'm wearing this robe.
So says the prophecy of Ithleen, the elven witch.
Is that so?
The old world will die, to be born again from a seed that will not sprout, but burst into flames.
You seem to contradict yourself.
You mock me, Witcher? So tell me, who gave you leave to meddle in the affairs of humans? You, an emotionless mutant. Answer, who?
Ooh, see, if I say this, I really want to say this, but I feel like it's going to make him mad. Ugh. I'm just going to do it. I can't help it. It might shut the conversation down, but I don't want to apologize. What am I apologizing for?
The Eternal Fire, no doubt.
Return to your dark
No!
life, heathen.
Okay. I got really scared that shut the conversation down. One more thing.
One more thing.
Speak quickly.
Oh, a couple more things, really.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I'll return with proof.
Hurry.
Oh, shoot. Nope. Hang on.
Speak.
We've already asked that.
Remind me, what was
We'll
the
see if he
story
says
with the
anything
fire
different,
in the
but I doubt
chapels?
it.
At night, light a candle in each of the 5 chapels of the Eternal Fire around our village.
Fine.
That information was already in our journal.
Speak.
Okay, now it's time to drop the question. I really doubt he's going to say anything about it. By the way, we know that there's some sort of connection between the Reverend and Salamandra, something having to do with a ransom. We got that info out of somebody.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another Witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity. And yet, do you see
that line?
Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
Oh, sweet. That's how we get the ring. Okay. So that was a huge deal right there. What we have done is just opened wide Chapter 1. We have to get information from the Reverend and the people of the village by basically buttering up to them and solving their issues. Okay. He doesn't trust me because of another Witcher who was here earlier. It had to have been Berengar, if we're being honest here. So we have to talk to Odo, Haran, and Mikkel, and maybe learn from them or help them with things. And then at nighttime, we can do this quest, where we have to visit the 5 Chapels of the Eternal Fire. We have ran into a couple of them on the way here. A Witcher named Berengar was here in the outskirts before me. He promised to kill the beast, but then ran off, leaving nothing but a bad impression. Yeah, not good for the reputation. I'd like to meet him, talk to him. Maybe he knows something about the stolen secrets. I'm sure the Witcher managed to get into the city. Yeah, so we're kind of like following in Berengar's footsteps. But for what reason? Is it just a coincidence that we are following in his footsteps? What is his connection to Salamandra?